step back.
Game 3 of the NBA Finals. The San Antonio Spurs have showed up hungry and determined to fight for what they believe is rightfully theirs. Will they be able to break the stalemate and come out on top against the Knicks? The NBA postseason, coming up next.
And it's the start here of Game 3 of the NBA Finals. 2K Sports postseason presentation of the NBA, and it's tied 1-1. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, I'm Kevin Harlan. And our very own Allie LaForce has the sidelines covered for us tonight. And the starting group for the Spurs. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Harper is out there with MP. And it's Vassell in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks. And the forwards will be Bridges and Hart. Jalen Brunson out there with Pajemski. And it's Towns in at center, locking down the middle. You look at San Antonio. Their home crowd is fired up for this Game 3. You can certainly feel it here in the arena. These finals have been even, 1-1 so far. So tonight is huge.
I mean, walking around the city today, all of the talk is about this series. I expect a loud arena. And watching warm-ups, I'll tell you what, this team is fired up.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. A 3 from Wembanyama. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. To the paint, Pajemski finds Hart. And that one drops for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You gladly take those.
Wembanyama, no good. The Knicks off to a quick start here. It's a 5-point game. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Here's MP. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket.
Crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man, fearless inside.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws here tonight. Free throw good, MP.
And the big question for MP is going to be work ethic. Because if he can put in the sweat, there's no reason he can't be a star in this league. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Now, here's Bridges. Hart outside. The 3. And there's Bridges on the assist by Hart.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Not a fast start here for the Spurs. Spurs passing it around. Stolen by Brunson. In the corner, it's Bridges. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Bridges has gone a perfect 2 of 2 from the arc. Wembanyama, a screen. MP passes to Wembanyama. Chalk up 2 there.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back over to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. Now here's Brunson. Pass to Towns. The shot comes out. Good defense by Wembanyama. MP deciding where to go with it. And Bridges with the block.
Great defense by Bridges. He has so much pride on that end.
Outside, Towns. From the arc. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
The young buck, MP, taking off there.
New York leading by 10. Pass to Towns. High, arcing shot. Vassell outside. He's looking for Sohan and finds him. Out to the right wing. Wembanyama down low. Defended by Towns. Wembanyama, no good.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Here's Hart. A rebound by the Spurs.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
At well over 7 feet tall, inside is easy money for Victor.
Now here's Brunson. Now Podziemski. Low block shot on the way, and it's good off the back rim and in. Brunson's got his second basket of the night. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Spurs trail by 7. We've got Green. Also, Gary Trent out there. Mikal Bridges out there with Andre Drummond. And it's Kolek in at the point guard position. They're the group New York will start the second with.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
New York's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Drummond. Good as Green picking up the assist. And the Knicks lead by 7.
A tall and powerful big. Drummond has a natural ability to finish inside.
MP passes to Wembanyama. MP outside. Just 3 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Hangs home the trifecta.
And this is something Vassell has really improved. Now you have to guard him closely from deep.
Pass to Green. Now Bridges. Covered by MP.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And we got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Miles Deuce McBride. Allie, take it away.
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with New York's head athletic trainer. He said it looks like the result of that last play was a broken toe. And with so much at stake, it really is a worst-case scenario to suffer an injury here in the finals. Send it back your way.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Well, at least we know now how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
Yeah, looks like he's in real pain. Definitely a concern right now.
Look, I'm no doctor, and I know that might be a surprise to a lot of you people, but look, that looked pretty harsh, and he's certainly going to have to miss some extended time.
And the Knicks making a change here. Vukcevic is checked in. Pass to Bridges. Here's Vukcevic. Defended by Wembanyama. Some nice passing by New York here. There's a screen. Inside. Here's Kolek. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field. Spurs trail by 3. Now, here's MP. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Wembanyama. That one goes. Count it. Wembanyama's got 8 points.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Green with a screen on Fox. Here's Vukcevic. And here is Bridges. Covered by MP. Launches from deep. Bridges misses.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And MP passes to Wembanyama.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Pass to Bridges. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now, oh,
Yes! Looks like MP's been practicing those in his backyard growing up.
oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Well, MP in the last matchup against New York was outstanding. He picked up 38 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
All right, Allie, great stuff as always. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
The Spurs making a switch here. Harper's checked in. Here's Brunson. Hands the 12-footer. Brunson's got 8.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
San Antonio's gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. MV outside. Down low. Towns against Wembanyama. It's rebounded by New York. At one point, they led by 16. To the inside. And it's Pajemski in the corner. From outside, off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good.
Put it down! Whoa!
Oh, my gracious. Way to get up. When MP is having a night like this, you just can't keep him from getting the ball.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 13. Brown wide open. No good on the triple. And so, MP will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And he goes big with the dunk right over Mikal Bridges.
Making sure of that one. MP at ground zero.
Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Brown. And here is Bridges. And stolen by Vassell. Here's MP. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Spurs.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And also, how about how disruptive they've been on defense? Not allowing the opposition to get comfortable and also being able to create a lot of steals as well.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Vucevic, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Luke Cornett comes in for Sohan. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Vassell.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
MP right side. And Cornett gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brunson, the bounce pass. Left side, Towns. Out to Brunson. Here's Pajemski. Those 3-pointers off the mark. Spurs leading by 5. Here's MP. Pajemski grabs the board. Brunson outside. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
San Antonio's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. The drive by MP. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one is on Towns. Stephon Castle's checked in for Harper. The Spurs have made their free throws at a pretty good clip. They've hit 8 of 10.
And didn't shoot it all that well from the line in the first quarter.
doing a much better job now in the second, up over 80%.
Now here's Brunson. He's got 12. Hart outside. Clock at 4. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For New York, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Free throw good. Hart. And Hart drops them both. We've got 33 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. MP against Hart.
And MP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Brunson scanning the floor. Shoots it up. And that concludes the first half. Spurs lead by 6. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Game 3 action here at the break. It's a nice lead for the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, they're going right at the defense, in a way daring them to foul. So far, it's working for them.
I love the energy they're playing with, forcing that D to bend its will.
Taking a look at the Spurs in this series. They say, and I don't know who they are, that a playoff series hasn't started until somebody loses at home. They've done that. So, Jet, any concern?
No, not yet. Still plenty of basketball left.
And to win tonight, you got to retake that home court advantage, and they just got to stay confident.
I like it. You guys can give me a pep talk anytime. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're back with you as these two teams do battle in their quest for an NBA championship. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
San Antonio leading by 6. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hey guys, I got an update from the head athletic trainer of the Knicks. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. With an injury like this, it's going to be a slow healing process. Unfortunately, he'll be out for a while, guys.
Thanks, Allie. We appreciate the update.
Yeah, with the long road ahead, they'll have to take it one step at a time.
Getting underway now in the second half, and here's the 5 for Mitch Johnson. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. Harper is out there with MP. And it's Vassell in at the 3.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Pass to MP. It's stolen. Brunson up top, covered by Vassell. And it's Brunson missing. And so MP will bring it up for San Antonio. They haven't given up any points here in the second half.
Great burst. MP is tough to stop once he gains a step.
Here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Nice defense by Vassell.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
MP lays it up off the glass. And it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Bridges inside. Sohan's there. Takes it from 10. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 15 points.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
MP outside. Wheeling through the defense. It's MP.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the ring.
Knicks trail by 12. Bridges outside. No good from outside.
Coming out of half, they're 1 for 5 from the field. Whatever they discussed is not working.
Harper the pass to MP. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Victor Wembanyama is second. And, of course, Karl Anthony Towns.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
And he knocks down the first one. Fox, he's checked in for San Antonio. And both free throws good for MP. New York's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Towns over Wembanyama. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Towns. MP inside. Defended by Bridges. That's good from Fox on the assist by MP. Fox has got his second bucket of the game to go.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
Back to Pajemski. Outside, Towns. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Up the floor. Here's MP. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brunson outside. Back to Pajemski. Hart wide open. He fires. Buries the long-range jumper. Hart's got 7 points.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
Wembanyama, a screen on Bridges. And oh my goodness, what a play!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Bridges. After the basket by San Antonio. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And New York making a change here. Kolic's checked in. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic checked in for Wembanyama. Luke Cornett comes in for Sohan. Johnson's checked in for MP. And Stephon Castle subbed in for Harper. Spurs leading by 7. Green is up there with Gary Trent. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then there's Towns. And it's Kolek in at the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. And so it's New York with it. Following the miss by MP. No coverage that time.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Can you see this so much more nowadays?
Unbelievable move by MP.
Looking like an old hand out there. MP working the two-man game to perfection.
The Knicks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Towns a screen on MP. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Can't give him too much grief for that one. He's been mistake-free for the most part.
The Spurs making a switch here. Sohan's checked in. The Spurs shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. On the wing, MP. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Pajemski. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Green's got 4 assists now tonight. MP outside. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
That's a 2 from Towns. That one misses. Spurs leading by 5. Pass to Sohan. MP outside. Fires from deep. Bullet grabs the miss.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And stolen by MP.
They've gotten careless, Kevin, no doubt about it, with their turnovers in the second half.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Outside, Towns. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
MP outside. That shot misses. Towns with the defensive effort. From deep, Trent drills the three-pointer. Trent's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And so, MP will bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
Capitalizing inside with ease. Wemby is just so skilled down in this area.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach told them to adjust on defense, saying they're calling it tight right now. We can keep the same effort, but less reaching in and all that. Don't let them beat us at the line. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Rebound by Sohan. The Spurs with the lead. MP passes to Wembanyama. Spurs passing it around. Now, Here's MP. Started close. That one goes in.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Majemski on the wing. Pass to Hart. Now, here's Bridges. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
And Benyama outside. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the fourth.
Brunson so quick on the drive.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Outside for Wembanyama. Bridges with it. Now defended by MP. MP against Bridges. Quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Spurs.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Towns, he's checked in for the Knicks. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. And so he makes both from the line.
It's always nice to see a big fella be able to knock down some free throws and make teams pay from the line.
And the Knicks making a change here. Podziemski's checked in. Spurs leading by 3. Castle with it. MP outside. The 3 is pure from MP.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And stolen by Vassell. Here's MP. Oh, the slam dunk.
His playmaking is trending in the right direction. Vassell has shown steady growth in that area.
Brunson against Vassell. Brunson, right side. Rebounded by Vassell. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 12-4 run. MP fires. He drills the 3.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
Knicks trail by 11. Brunson. Wembanyama rips down the rebound. San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Vassell against Brunson. Towns is doubled. What a finesse finish on the lay-in.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Brunson against Vassell. Brunson being aggressive.
And, man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Here's MP. Wembanyama. Oh, the one-handed hammer.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Good! Brunson gets through the contact.
Strong move. Brunson just bruising his way inside.
MP with it. Bridges covering.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
How
clutch is that from Bridges, coming through at a huge moment.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And it's the Spurs ball. And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And they double up MP. Here is Wembanyama. Towns with the steal.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Now here's Bridges. And the three misses. And that's an intentional foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 8. What do you think, guys?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that will put them up by 9.
And that should be enough to get the job done, even though he didn't get all of it.
And so it's San Antonio with the win. And they've edged in front in the series after an outstanding performance here in Game 3.
Kevin, it sure was. When teams split the first 2 games of a series, Game 3 means everything. They're going into Game 4 now, riding that high after this win.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Earlier today, your coach said that champions play like champions before becoming champions. No rings for tonight's win, obviously, but was your effort tonight, particularly on the glass, inspired by his words?
Oh yeah, coach is always right. Championships are built day by day, practice by practice. We want to approach every game with that energy, and when we do, good things happen. Enough good things happen, great things start happening. And that's what we're looking for, greatness every night.
You're well on your way, MP.
Thank you.
Kevin, over to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And we'll see you next time.